We're back. Justin Lee skies this one out into center field. Sacrifice fly scores Belvin, advances to third. It is De Leon. Kavanaugh advances to second. So Larks take a 2-1 lead on the sacrifice fly from Justin Lee.
Now batting for the Larks, the catcher, number 18, Mikey Gangwish.
Mikey Gangwish at the plate now. Scoreboard reads 1-0 count on the catcher from the Colorado School of Mines. This one misses high. Now it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery to Gangwish, hitting from the left-hander's batter's box. Breaking ball misses 2-0. The 2-0 delivery to Gangwish, close. Outside, 3-0 to the catcher from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Kavanaugh at second base, De Leon at third, Gangwish at the plate, Sutherland on deck, Davis in the hole. 3-0 swung on line, foul to the right side of play. Broken bat for Gangwish will get a new one and reset 3-1. Gangwish on the season for the Larks leads the team in walks. He's a patient hitter back there. Leads the team with walks with 12. Closest guy has 7, and that's Wyatt Davis. Gangwish on the season, batting .304. Larks players looking like they want to pick the bat. Rustin Hays put on a helmet, trying to break it with his head. The fifth, 2 runners left on base, and De Leon and Kavanaugh will go to the bottom of the fifth. Larks lead at 2-1. You're listening to Larks Network. Two to one lead for the Larks as we start the bottom of the fifth. Christian Piercy returning to the mound. Leading off, Chase Ellison, starting first baseman. In the fourth inning, Piercy had a 1-2-3 inning, struck out Christian Slater. Owen Martin lined one right back at Piercy. It was a dangerous ball. Piercy deflected it, got him out at first base, and then struck out Jared Hassick looking. Now he's getting his second look on the day at Chase Ellison. 2-0 here. Nobody on, nobody out. 2-0 delivery called strike one, 2-1 count. Larks fans, don't forget to follow the Larks on Twitter and Facebook. Subscribe on YouTube. Handles are on your screen. 2-2 is the count here to Chase Ellison on the season. Ellison for the Cannons doesn't have any hits coming in this game and 12 at bats. Full count now for Piercy on the mound, returning for his 5th inning. Nobody on, nobody out. The delivery from Piercy swung on, hit out of play, will reset, go full count again. Ellison batting from the right-hander's batter's box. Piercy, the 6'4" righty on the mound. You saw Max McGuire taking Piercy's warm-up pitches this inning. Good sight to see after he missed yesterday's ball game after he injured his back. This one's popped up. Gangwish calls off Belbin and Piercy out number 1. Mikey Gangwish is a veteran, and he shows it, being very vocal, calling off the players, making sure there was no injuries or accidents. This is his 3rd year in the red and blue Larks uniforms. Played 4 years at the Colorado School of Mines. Up next, second baseman Chris Opolka played with the left fielder for the Larks, Justin Lee. Played with him in high school, along with some of his teammates that he's still playing with on the Cannons. Colby Milner and Anthony Snyder, Chris Opolka, Trevin Reynolds, Kyle Gora all played with Justin Lee. 2-0 is the count on Opolka. 1 away. Swung on, fouled out of play. 2-1. Justin Lee has been doing it all for the Larks in left field. Defensively and offensively, he's been solid for the Larks. Doesn't have any errors coming to this game. And he's hitting .344. Called strike number 2, 2-2 count here from Rodney Wheeler Stadium in Augusta, Kansas. Larks lead the Cannons 2-1. 2-2 delivery from Piercy. Check swing. Misses. Full count with 1 away. Opolka at the plate. Isaiah Cohen's on deck. Cohen's going and getting the pass ball. Thomas Kane in the hole for the Cannons. Larks 6-0 KCLB play. Cannons are 1-1 in KCLB play. This one fouled off, a reset, go full count again. On the reset, full count. Piercy from the windup to Opolka, swung on, hit in this right center field. Going back is Angeron, and Sutherland will hit the warning track. Angeron gets to it. However, it's a stand-up double for Opolka with 1 away. Back to the top of the order for Isaiah Cohens. Cohen's on the season for the Cannons. .286 batting average coming into this game. Has stolen 6 bases. Tied for first on the team with Thomas Kane. Piercy still on the mound. His pitch 4 in the 3rd innings.
Kansas Cannons, the shortstop, number 7, Isaiah Cohens.
Cohen's 10 hits and 35 bats coming into this game. 15 total bases. Has struck out 7 times. Piercy looking to make it 8 here. Gets a sign from Gangwish. 8:27 p.m. here from Augusta, Kansas. First pitch to Cohens. Just outside 1-0. 1-0, 1 away. Runner 180 feet from scoring. And Opolka at second base. Piercy agrees with the sign from Gangwish. who delivered the 1-0 from the stretch. Showing bunt is Cohen's. Sacrifice bunt moves the runner Opoka 90 feet away from scoring. Larks lead it 2-1 here in the bottom of the fifth. This is Carson Ackerman on the call. You're tuned into Larks Network. Piercy will face Thomas Kane for the third time. Kane singled in the first, was sacrificed, bunted over the second, stayed there the rest of the inning, grounded out to the second baseman, De Leon, in the third. Piercy from the windup. Check swing. Oh, and 1. Oh, on delivery, misses low and outside. 1-1. Cooled off a bit here in Augusta. Wind still being prominent. It's 65 degrees here. 14-mile-an-hour wind moving over to the right side of the field. This one misses down and outside. 2-1. 1 away. Runner on third base. 2 away. Larks have 6 hits. Cannons have 5. 2-1 delivery, misses downstairs. 3-1 hitters count here for Thomas Kane. Thomas Kane on the season, .389 batting average, 4 hits through 18 at-bats, has driven in 1 run. This one hit over to Kavanaugh, makes a play on it at shortstop, gets it to Belbin in time for out number 3. We'll go to the top of the 6th here on Larks Network. Your Larks are leading it 2-1. Leadoff hitter in the top of the 6th for the Larks, right fielder George Sutherland. George had that single in the 4th. Struck out in the 2nd, looking to make it 2 for 3 on the day here. 2-0 count here on the left-handed hitting right fielder. 2-0 delivery, outside, 3-0. Joe Marino still on the mound. Place Johnny McIntyre. The 3-0 to Sutherland. Off speed in the zone, 3-1. 3-1 to Sutherland, swung on, hit over the right side of the field. Ellison can't make a play over there on first base. It'll be ruled an E3
Now batting
leadoff
for the
base
Larks, the
runner here
designated
for the
hitter, number
Larks.
16, Wyatt Divis.
Divis at the plate, doubled in the second, has a runner at first with nobody out. Divis at the plate on the season, batting .429, leads the team. Guy in second place is the guy at first base. George Sutherland is batting .419 coming into this one. 1-0 delivery to Divis. From the stretch will be Marino. Coach Leo giving his signs to Sutherland at first. See if Sutherland takes off. He's shielding his eyes. He does take off. Throw not in time. Nice slide. Ooh, slid off almost, but he kept his foot on the bag. Nice agility from the right fielder. He was shielding his eyes over at first base. Talking to Sutherland today at lunch. Said it was giving him trouble over last night in right field. Saul was giving Gangwish trouble, but both of them played well defensively. Didn't let it affect their play, but they said it was painful looking in. 2-0. This one misses outside. 3-0. Runner in scoring position for Wyatt Divis. The 3-0 delivery. Divis shows bunt, pulls back, called strike one. 3-1 hitters count here for tonight's designated hitter for the Larks. The 3-1 delivery misses low and downstairs. 5-pitch walk for Wyatt Divis.
Now batting for the Larks, the third baseman, number 24,
Hernan Yanez. Hernan Yanez up to bat. Runners on second and first in Sutherland and Gangwish respectively. Excuse me, Sutherland, Divis. Hernan on the season with the Larks. He's batting .227, has 6 RBIs, 10 total bases. 1-0. Nobody out, 2 runners on here in the top of the 6th. Fast-moving game. It's 8:36 here in Augusta, Kansas. McIntyre and Piercy weren't wasting times through the first few innings between pitches. Yanez shows bunts, gets this one right down the third baseline. However, it rolls just foul. 1-1. Pretty placed bunt. However, just been a few more inches to the right. Could have reached. One is the count to Hernan Yanez. Showing bunt, defense reacting, pulls back 2-1. Hernan on the season hasn't walked once. 2 balls away from his first. Showing bunt again. Here's this one, pops this one over to the left side, so we'll likely won't see bunt again as there's 2 strikes on him. 2-2, nobody out. Runners on first and second. He's getting some coaching from Coach Leo. Does his ritual, making the sign of the cross. Will step back in, switch hitter from the left-hander's batter's box. 2-2, misses down and outside. Full count here on Yanez. Marino. The full count delivery from the windup to Yanez. Swung on, hit, softly, foul. Pitch number 6 of the at-bat. This will be number 7. Solid at-bat for Yanez. Those 2 bunts rolled foul. So he'll be swinging here. The full count delivery to Yanez. Misses low. Walking the bases loaded is Joe Marino.
Now batting for the Larks.
Bases are loaded with nobody out here for Jared Belbin. Back-to-back walks for Marino. Sutherland on third. Davis on second. Yanez on first. And coming out is the pitching coach for the Cannons. Let's take a quick pause. You're listening to Larks Network. Stepping into the batter's box on the left-hander's box is Jared Belbin. Nobody out, bases loaded here for the first baseman. First pitch to him, misses outside, 1-0. Sutherland reached on air, Davis walked, Yanez walked. Now Belbin is at the plate. Jimmy DeLeon on deck, Drake Andron in the hole. 1-0 to Belbin, called strike 1-1. Larks fans, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Turn on post notifications, get notified every time the Larks go live for each game. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. 1-1, swung on, hit into right field. Semi-diving is Ellison. 1 run comes around to score. Davis held at third. Bases are loaded here. Nobody out here for Jimmy DeLeon.
Now batting for the Larks, the second baseman.
Belbin looks like he's in pain over at first base, clutching his right shoulder. However, it looks like he's going to hang in there, tough it out. DeLeon at the plate. RBI single for Jared Belbin. His first RBI of the day, first run scored on the day for George Sutherland. First pitch to DeLeon, off-speed pitch, misses high, 1-0. 3-1 lead here for the Larks in the top of the 6th. To DeLeon, right down Broadway, 1-1. The 1-1 to DeLeon. Misses just low, 2-1. DeLeon from El Paso, Texas. Played at Cochise College. Beat down the first few innings, about mid-game, have a rally, take a demanding lead, and then hold it there. And that looks like it could be the case here. They were down 1-0, came back in the third inning, tied it up at 1. And now the bases are loaded with nobody out here for Drake Andron after the Larks have scored 2. First pitch off speed that drops in the zone, 0-1. That's first RBI of the day for Jimmy DeLeon. He scored earlier. Second pitch to him, misses, 1-1. Make that RBI number 2 on the season for Jimmy DeLeon. He scored now 9 times. This one misses or catches part of the zone, 1-2. Andron batting .381 coming into this game. 7 RBIs, 24 total bases. He'll step back in from the left-hander's batter's box. He throws right-handed, but bats left-handed. Getting his look at Marino here, 1-2. Marino will deliver from the windup as the bases are loaded. Off speed, misses outside, 2-2. Andron at the plate, the 2-2 from Marino from the windup. In the zone, swung on, fouled off. Andron doing a nice job protecting the plate. Andron's a patient hitter, likes to wait for the pitch that he likes, and is showing in his batting average, 381. That's the fourth best on the team. This one swung on, popping up as a second baseman, gets Andron out, and then gets Belbin out at second base. Double play for Drake Andron.
Now batting for the Larks, the shortstop, number 3, Matthew Kavanaugh.
Matthew Kavanaugh up to bat, runners on the corners, 2. Larks up 4-1, top of the 6th. This is Carson Ackerman on the call. You're tuned in to Larks Network. 1-0 count. Retreats, makes it back in time. One is the count to Matt Kavanaugh. DeLeon goes, no throw. DeLeon showing off those wheels there. Two and one is the count. Make that stolen base. 2-1. Swung on, hit to the shortstop. Cohen makes the throw. It was close. Larks thought he was safe. Looked like he could have been from here. Make that out. Number 3 will go to the bottom of the 6th here on Larks Network. Larks up 4-1. Bottom of the 6th will go Christian Piercy returning to the mound. Now batting number 1, Nate Crossman. Leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 6th. Larks up 4-1. First pitch from Piercy. Close. Call ball 1. Crossman on the night had a sacrifice bunt in the first, grounded out to Kavanaugh in the 3rd. This one swung on over the head of Kavanaugh, but Andron in center field. So, leadoff fly out to center field. Dre Andron making the put out. 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th for number 22.
Kansas Cannons,
Excuse
the
me, number
catcher,
23,
Kyle
Kyle
Gora.
Gora. Starting catcher struck out in the first. Getting his third look at Piercy here. First pitch to him in the same spot that missed on Crossman, 1-0. 1-0 in the turf, 2-0. 2-0 delivery with one away and nobody on. Called strike one, 2-1 count here.